Hi crafters, Karen here, and in today's video it's all about another Smash Your Stash 2024 collaboration hop hosted by Beth from Bourbon Creek Crafts. The month of December's theme is free choice. So for what I decided to do today was I went back and I went in my stash and I pulled out all of my backgrounds. Backgrounds that were either embossed or if I had borders, if they were stenciled, whatever the case is, if I had backgrounds, I wanted to pull them out and I wanted to start using them. I also decided to try to use up some stickers, and you'll see some cards where I did use up 4 packs. I'm super excited about that. So I thought I would start here with my backgrounds. So I did have this dandelion background in my stash. I also had this Celebrate. And I did have quite a few sentiments in my stash as well that I brought out. I didn't use them all, but I did put a good dent in them. So here's another one. I had the black, I had this cut out, I had the negative, I had the dots embossing, and I also had this sending hugs sentiment as well. And then this hello was in my stash along with this quilted square embossing folder. And then the swirls and the same thing with the hello. This was a stenciled background, and again I had the sending hugs sentiment. And then some birthday cards. So this was actually a sticker pack or an embellishment pack that I bought, and I'll share that with you in just a little bit because I have some other cards that I used them with. So I have these 2 birthday cards with those. And I had this pretty butterfly background and that word believe in like that nickel cardstock, that shimmer. And then there's more of those stickers that I was talking about. That was a background that I had created a couple months ago from when I was when we had the inks theme for the Smash Our Stash. And here is another swirl, and I had this Celebrate in there with those letters, so I used that up. This actually is this is a stamp set, and this is actually from the Spellbinders Advent Calendars set, and this was day number 2. So I had made an extra. I did some ink blending. I had that ink blending with the splatter. I had that as my background, and then I just pulled that out and I added the stamp set to it. I thought that looked really pretty. This is done with that paste and just some inks that I blended. I had this in there for a while, so I finally pulled that out and put it to good use. And then I had that sentiment in there as well. And then these were some that I played with recently, and that's also a new embossing folder from Stampin' Up. I think it's called Dots. So I did a couple of those, and again, those were just ink blended backgrounds. And then I had some of that shimmer spray that I added on there to give it that really nice shine. I had this really pretty confetti embossing background in my stash as well. I had that balloon, and then this happy birthday is also from the Advent Calendar Spellbinders, and that was from day 4. So if you guys haven't seen the Advent Calendar series, there's several crafters out there who are doing some videos on the calendar, including me. So hop on over to my channel and take a look at my Spellbinders series, and you'll see what I create each day. It really is a lot of fun. I had this snowflake embossed background on this this shimmer cardstock, really pretty. It's from it's called brushed cardstock, and that was from Cricut. I have this snowflake in my stash, and then the Let It Snow, that is a sentiment from Tailored Expressions. And here's some more backgrounds. So I had this font embossing background, and then I had this lattice, and then I just had these extra pieces in there, and I just put it together and just made it into a card. And of course I had that sentiment. This is from scrapbook.com. It's one of those sentiments where you have like 10 on a stamp, you stamp it all at once, and then you have a die and it cuts them all out in one pass. So it's pretty awesome to have, and I have a bunch of those already cut out and just ready to be used anytime I'm making cards. This hello was in my stash as well. that ink blending and this really pretty foiled embossing piece, all that put together. And then this, again, just pieces that I had that I pulled out. I had a nice envelope, a good size. This I just had, so I didn't have the thank you on here. I was playing with some washi tape. That's actually washi tape. And I had created the background, and then I just left it. And then so I put it in with my unfinished stash, and then just added the thank you sentiment to that. And then here is, this was another, this is the paper strips. They're adhesive paper strips. And then I just, I layered them on, and then I used an embossing folder. Again, I had that in my stash, and then the word thanks, and I just put it all together. Very simple, very basic cards. You know, nothing extravagant, but, you know, it all works. It all goes well together. Again, I had this dots embossing folder, that background. I brought in my thank you, and I had this sentiment just, you know, again, in my stash, brought it out and put it all together. Thank you. You are wonderful. I love it. Brick background, and I just, you know, I did some, used my crackling campfire distress oxide ink on that, and I just literally just swiped it to give it that distressed look. And then I took my black soot and I just stamped over the word thank you. This was already in white, and I had it in there in my stash, and I just stamped on it to give it that look. All right, now here's that birthday stickers that I was telling you about that I had used earlier, like these cupcakes. All that goes in that ice cream cone. So there are 30 in this pack, and I used 18 of them, so I'm already halfway through. And I know that I will use these up in the near future because I'll be making some, these birthday cards that I have will be going to the Cards for Cubs organization in March. They always have you, they always look for card donations for birthdays and encouragement. So I just added those embellishments on there. I did have this celebrate in my stash. I just colored that with one of my noir markers. And then more of those stickers, happy birthday, celebrate again, brought in those candles and the cupcake. I had the candle embossing, just really super cute cards. And I just, you know, whatever I had in there, I was just trying to match and put together. And then there's that gift. And then I had this already just laying in my stash, the plaid background, this balloon embossing. And then there's another one of those die cut shapes that, you know, part of this kit. This was already in my stash, pulled it out, put it all together. I mean, really easy, guys, just a lot of fun putting it together, trying to match what goes together, what you could put together. So just a lot of fun things. And, you know, these were heat embossed with gold embossing powder. And those are those sentiments where you stamp like 8 or 10 at a time and you pop them out. And those are from Tailored Expressions. So I have those. And then those stickers that I was telling you about. So I had 4 packs. I had 2 of these, I call them gummy bears because that's what they look like to me. And then I had 2 pack of these balloon poodles. So basically I just took the stickers and I made them into a background. So, and you could do, you know, you've done that with stamps before, you make stamped backgrounds. Well, instead of the stamps, I used it with my stickers. And I just thought that that came out super, super cute. And then this, Have a Fantastic Birthday, that is a stamp from Tailored Expressions. And I mean, even these little pieces here, all of this is on one sheet. So I knew that I would be making those for the Cards for Cubs. So I just had them in my stash, and this was the perfect time to use them up. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity. Again, same kind of thing. Oh, and inside, let me just share with you. I have these, what you call insiders, and you can buy these already made like this. And they kind of look like this. I have 2 sets. I have the birthday girl, and you get 4 different types. And it includes 3 each of 4 sentiments. And again, this is from Tailored Expressions. And I bought these because I knew that I was going to be making the birthday cards for the Cards for Cubs, and these would be great on the inside of the cards. So I did use up one whole pack, so I was excited about that. And then I used up half of this pack. So definitely getting my use out of these products. And then I had an extra bear, so I just popped it on in the inside. And then I think I did the same thing. Yeah, I did the same thing here. Put that bear, I had that extra one, didn't fit on the front, so I just layered them inside. And then here are the balloon dogs, and I just ended up having enough room to put a happy birthday sentiment. So this is where I'm thankful, where they do make sentiments this small. It was perfect to put in that open space there. And again, I used one of the insiders, and I did the same thing here. This is also a Tailored Expressions birthday stamp. I'll show you that in just a minute. I did bring the package. I'll show that with you because I have more cards here coming up. So just a lot of fun things to create. So something else that I did I also, what I didn't mention earlier in my video was I do have some unfinished projects. So every month I get together with some friends and we have what we call our crafty day. And I had used this Create in Quads layering stencil from Tailored Expressions. And if you're not familiar with these Create in Quads, they are awesome. And they are one of my favorite products to use from her. So you get 4 stencils, and then you can get 4 cards from that one stencil set. So you can get the cupcakes, these balloons, more balloons. These are actually... yeah, no, you do get those balloons, and then you get a cupcake. There's also a die that you can do something similar to this. And then you just pick 4 colors, you ink blend, you go through each stencil, and this is what it turns out to look like. So with that, I did some color cubes, and for my one set, I went with card number 442. And these are the cards that I made. And then I did use also, I have the Fantastic Birthday stamps. I also have the dies. And then I have the Let's Party. This is, again, all from Tailored Expressions. And I have the stamps and the die sets. So I did use all that. And I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but I did use my little glitter sparkly pen from scrapbook.com just to give it some more of that glitter. And I did add some of that more of the insiders on the inside. So it's just what a fun way to make cards. And you know, I love this Create in Quad in particular because it's birthday, and I do make a lot of birthday cards for the Cards for Cubs. So this definitely comes in handy. So I do have this die. For both of these. I have the die here. I have the die plate for these cupcakes, and I literally just cut them out, and I don't know if you can see that, but I popped them up on foam tape to pop them up off. And then here I did the opposite. I only popped up one, and then I glued all the other ones back down into the negative space. And then I just used the sentiments and did the same thing with this cupcake. And, you know, just really cute cards that you can get from this set. And then my last set here, this is another color cube that I picked, number 205. Love the color combinations, especially for this set. And again, you're going to get the same kind of cards. And I did use my glitter pen, but you can see it's kind of starting to run out. So I think I'm going to have to get another one. But that's what, you know, that looks like inside. And then just more using that glitter pen insiders. I did the same thing. I forgot to add a sentiment, so I'm going to have to go back and do that. But I popped those up using the foam. You can't really see the foam too well. And there's more of that glitter sparkly shine. Super pretty. Love that balloon sentiment. It just matches perfectly with those balloons. And yeah, so guys, this is just a lot of fun. And I'll be doing more of these and using different color cubes because I like to see, you know, make them with different color combinations. But these 2 color combinations that I did pick, these were great for these set of cards. And I really do like how they turned out. I'm just really super excited with that. And I'll have all of the Tailored Expressions info in my description box if you want to go and check it out. Again, stencils are a lot of fun, especially the create and quads, because you get more than, you can make 4 cards in one shot. And I think that's pretty awesome, especially if you're doing bulk. Well, this wraps up another video, guys, and I hope that this has inspired you to go in and try different things in your stash and using them up. And until my next video, which is actually tomorrow, day number, I think we're on day number 7 for the Spellbinders Advent Calendar Series. Be sure to check that out. Hop on over to my channel and check it out. Until then, have a crafty day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.